quick notice, people. The video that I'm talking about, I'm just gonna uh link it to the video at the end. I forgot to put it in, so I'm just gonna put it at the end so you guys could listen to the reaction, then let's watch the video. Thanks. What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. So something that I've seen been trending. You guys know of that so-called famous preacher, and he's from, I think, New York or Jersey or whichever. And basically, he was the one who got robbed, I think a month ago, for his jewelry. And because he's a very flashy pastor, you guys see his Instagram, and I'm gonna link his Instagram in the description box so you guys could see it. So he's basically a flashy pastor, wear all those jewelry, Cuban. When you look at his suit, his name brand. But however, so there's a video that's been trending, that's going around, of him basically holding a lady by the back of her neck and basically tossing her out of his church. And my thing is this: as a pastor, you're supposed to be a symbol to the church, as in someone that the people in the church looked up to every time they come in to visit you and listen to you preach. I understand that these individuals are coming into your church and causing a lot of problems. But if you're this so-called pastor who have a lot of valuable stuff, rich, why can't you hire security? Why can't you? But yet you're driving around in a Rolls Royce, showing your so-called closet, and asking a lot of these poor people who are coming to your church for money, but yet can't afford security in your dusty ass church. And a lot of people are saying that he's a former scammer, and also that he been locked up before. And this goes to show you that this dude's a fraud. You look at this dude, you already know he's a fraud. And a lot of people were saying that how can a pastor dress with a lot of jewelry and flashy name brand, but however, how a pastor is supposed to dress? There's nothing in the Bible that says a pastor is supposed to dress this and that way. But however, as a symbol of God, you're supposed to bring yourself in a professional manner. I understand. But let's go back to what I'm saying. If you're this dude who is having problems in the church, hire security. And it just goes to show you how a lot of these frauds, they rather go out and buy a lot of these materialistic stuff instead of investing in their own self. You know what I mean? Because anything could have happened in that church. He went on social media to say that they threatened him and his wife. But come on, dude. You grabbed the lady by her neck. How do you think the people in the church are going to view you, or even other people outside of the church? But not only that, these people who are keep on going to his church over and over, they're fools, because they keep on giving this dude their so-called hard-working money, and yet they guarantee this pastor don't even give them shit. You look at the church, when you look on Google Maps, the church is in a dusty area. And if you're so-called flossing, being around these so-called high celebrities, why can't you have one of those celebrity invest in your church and give you some type of money so you could get a bigger church and help these individuals? You know what I mean? But nah, him and his wife, they want their so-called money all for themselves. Just greedy. Just greedy. You know what I mean? And I understand, and now I could see why a lot of individuals, they don't go to church, because the church, there's a lot of corrupt people that goes to the church. A lot of corrupt people. And it's just sad how these people manipulate poor people. But same time, a lot of these individuals don't even have a mind of their own. So can you blame the scammers? Can you blame them? But however, man, as I said, this look very wrong on his side as a pastor. You're supposed to know better. Invest in yourself and invest in some security, because anything could happen in that church where in the first place someone could have got shot, you could have got shot, your kids, and the second time, who knows, they could have come in that place and showed up where a lot of those poor individuals could have lost their life. So as a pastor, so-called fraud pastor, you gotta keep it 100 with your people, man. And you putting your hand on that lady is a complete no-no. The church is supposed to lose all respect for you. All respect. Because as a grown-ass man, and I understand that people push us a lot of time, but as a symbol of the church, you're supposed to know better and control your emotion. You can't be preaching the word of God and yet you're up there doing something that's not godly. So people, just let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Landed 2 people behind bars, including a bishop who argues he was protecting his family.
CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis spoke with both people involved and has the video from Canarsie.
We're going to pause right here.
During a live stream Sunday service at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead appears to get disrupted.
You want to come preach? You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up here. Come on up here.
The bishop says it all started when 2 women came into the church mid-sermon.
One of my ministers told them that you cannot record. You can't record. And they began to make a scene.
Police say when a woman was asked to stop recording and leave, she began to antagonize the bishop and approach him on stage.
They take pictures and they want to be on social media. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
As she walks past Bishop Whitehead, he appears to grab her from behind and they move off camera.
Seen her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her.
He says he was worried about his family and thinking back to the moment in July when he was robbed at gunpoint during a sermon streamed live online.
That's the only thing that I could remember. This lady had a bag under her arm and she was going after my wife.
The woman in the video, 47-year-old Tarsha Howard, was arrested and charged with trespass and disrupting a religious service. She showed us her injury and made a brief statement.
I am telling you right now that I did not charge after his wife. It's on video and everyone can see that I was the one that was assaulted. And after this statement, he will hear from my attorney.
The bishop was also taken into custody, but shortly after released, now criticizing the NYPD's handling of the incident.
I was treated like a criminal, so I went from the pulpit to the cell for no reason. The New York Police Department failed me and failed my church.
The NYPD says because of crowd control, both the bishop and Howard were taken to the 69th precinct for further investigation. Bishop Whitehead says he wants the NYPD to take action so there are no copycat crimes. In Canarsie, Brooklyn, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.